I just had a dope conversation with somebody about conflict in a relationship, and I thought I'd share it. I just got off the phone with a married couple that's been married for well over 20 years. It was very interesting to have a conversation with someone who was a veteran in relationships. This couple, like all couples, have their rough patches and they're dealing with trust issues. They're dealing with all the little things that can sometimes slip or sometimes have to be worked on in a relationship. So with this particular couple, when they don't have any problems, everything is good. The relationship is good. They're happy. Every time they have an argument, things get really bad. They don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to get over things. They're dealing with forgiveness issues, communication issues, everything. I asked them, I said, well, what is your method to deal with conflict when you guys have it? They said they didn't have one. I don't get it. A lot of people think that relationships today is really all about the good stuff. People not making mistakes, people being perfect. You gotta understand that you will never meet somebody that is perfect. I'm from Virginia. In Virginia, we get all kind of weather. We have what's called hurricane season. So as a kid, I remember every time hurricane season came, my mom would say, take 2 pieces of tape, cross them on the window. And we would go get water, we would go get food, and we had a place in the apartment where we sat and we waited out the storm. I feel like that's the same thing you have to do in a relationship. I think all relationships have to have a contingency plan every time they are going through something. Every time they have an argument, you guys need to have a method for how you deal with conflict. There's no relationship that's never gonna have conflict. If you're in a relationship and every time you guys have an argument, it damn near breaks you up, that's a problem. That means either you guys aren't supposed to be together or you guys have not sat down and figured out your particular way of dealing with conflict. That means if somebody needs to confess something, you guys need to have a way where that person can communicate, the other person can say how they feel, and you can start some dialogue. In relationships, you deal with trust, you deal with whatever each person is going through or their weaknesses. You have to figure out a way to work through that. You got to figure out your hurricane method. I hate when people act like just because times are bad that we have to suffer through them. We really don't. I'm just one of those people that believe you can dance and smile through the storm if you're prepared.